What a year it has been for Shearwater since January when they released the Turn and the Turn TX. Since then, we've also been surprised by them with the new release of the Peregrine TX. Now, much anticipated and much also wanted, this dive computer was something that we were all looking for. Peregrine is one of Shearwater's best-selling computers, and adding to the family with the air integration and digital compass from the Perdix 2, this is the perfect dive computer for those such as sport divers, but also a range of divers with the features it offers. Peregrine is actually one of my favorite dive computers, so now they've released it with the ability to have air integration, it really adds that extra bit of comfort in your diving. So first up, we obviously have the classic Shearwater packaging, and let me tell you, every time I receive a Shearwater, I get super excited just by the look of this box. Inside, we have a beautiful computer here, and something that I absolutely loved when I opened this was actually seeing the color of the computer as well. Peregrine, when I think about it, I think about the traditional color that came out back in 2020, which was the classic Shearwater blue. With the Peregrine TX, they've kept it sleek, simple, and with a gray-black feel to it. So unboxing then, we have the computer itself, and I will just say as well, with Shearwater's packaging, they make sure to be as eco-friendly as possible, and that's a great thing coming from a diving brand because we're really showing that we care about the environment. Once you take out the first part of the computer, you also have the 5mm bungee wrapped around here in a light grey colour, which again, I love. I'm personally a fan of bungees over the straps. Before we dive into the computer, the other things that are involved in the case is the optional strap as well. Very soft rubber, really easy to apply and put on as well. If you want to apply the strap, you can also look at the bottom of the Shearwater packaging, and in here you also have the tools required to fit the strap to the Peregrine. Further into the box, we also have the other screen protector provided. The Peregrine TX actually comes with a pre-installed screen protector on it, which again I love because I'm not the best person at putting them on, so this is a really nice touch that they've done here. Shearwater stickers, because we all love some stickers. In the top zip pocket, we actually have the manual provided in there, as well as the USB-C cable, which I will speak about in more detail when we talk about the battery. So that's what's provided in the actual Shearwater Peregrine TX packaging itself. Just sliding it out here, you'll also find you've got the wireless battery charger in here as well, neatly tucked away. I never want to remove the actual screen protector. So turning on the Peregrine TX, we have the classic Shearwater logo pop up. I will say what I absolutely love about the Peregrine is when you have a look at it from a side angle, you can see that there's a slight ridge, which enables it to actually be protecting the screen a little bit. We've got the classic 2-button navigational system, which personally I love. The screen on this is 2.2 inches, and it is an LCD backlit screen. Underwater, you can clearly see everything visually on the computer itself. I also find it easy to navigate with these buttons, and especially as a dry suit diver, I also thought to myself these would be quite easy to use even with dry gloves on too, which is a really nice touch. Battery life for this computer they're suggesting is 30 hours on medium brightness, and to change the brightness on the computer is also just as simple and easy. You can navigate through the menu to define gas, dive setup, dive log, start Bluetooth, system setup, and to your main screen. But you can completely customize this, as well as you can change the colors on the screen, which I have just changed at the moment. So showing you in closer detail then how the wireless charging actually works. It's important to note with the Peregrine TX, it has a Li-ion battery as well as the wireless charging port. And something I think is a really nice touch is the fact that we have electricity. It's USB-C to USB-C, and personally, where we're going in the world, what we're seeing with gadgets nowadays is a lot of companies are starting to use USB only. We all know how annoying it is sometimes when you've got an iPhone and you're looking for another charger, and maybe your friend only has a USB-C charger. The other benefit to wireless charging is the fact that you have no ports on the side of the computer itself, which means that it's more durable in the water, as well as giving it that attractive depth rating of 120 meters. The modes on the Peregrine TX is air, nitrox, 3 gas nitrox, and gauge mode as well, providing all of the things that Shearwater promises in a computer. Moving on then as well, this is a decompression computer, despite also being aimed towards the more recreational diver. The great thing about the Peregrine TX as well is you can have up to 4 Swift transmitters, as well as it being side mount ready. It additionally has a 3-axis tilt compensated digital compass built into it, which is what we see from the features from the Perdix 2 as well. Additionally, you have the Bluetooth wireless technology, which makes it easy and simple to be able to download your log dives. And on the log dive sense of it, you can actually have up to 400 logged dives on it. A comment I saw on one of the forums was not being able to have the digital compass displayed as well as your transmitting air integration on the bottom row. This actually, there is a way around. When you go onto the advanced configuration and you want to customize your screen and the options that you want available on it, you can actually select to have your small compass, the digital one here, so you're able to actually continue to see your air integration as well. On the side of when you go into the settings and you're looking at setting up your transmitter, you also have the option to turn on GTR, which is the ability to be able to be told how much gas time you have left based on your breathing rate in the last 2 minutes. The other great thing about the Peregrine TX and Shearwater is they've released a range of videos showing you how to go through the computer and set up everything you need for it ready to be able to dive. So what's the main differences then between the Peregrine and the Peregrine TX? Well, the Peregrine was this phenomenal computer which was launched in 2020 and did extremely well in the market because it was almost like Shearwater saying, hey, we're also there for the recreational diver too. The Peregrine was obviously extremely popular, one of my favorite computers on the market out there, trustworthy, clear, reliable, and easy to read as well. But there was just a couple of things missing, and that was indeed the air integration capability, which we're seeing a lot on the market right now, as well as the digital tilt compensated 3-axis compass. That was a mouthful. So Shearwater have this excellent ability to listen to their customers, and that's exactly what they've done with the Peregrine TX. Suggested retail prices of this computer is £690, $700 US, or 950 Canadian dollars. The Peregrine TX is the perfect dive computer for someone that's looking for reliability, having to be able to have a larger screen and a clear LCD screen at that as well. And they also want the benefits of having that digital compass and that air integration capability. I am incredibly impressed with the Peregrine TX. I would definitely suggest to take a look at it in more detail. You can head over to our also written article in the description below and make sure you find out everything I had to say about it.